Hey guys, welcome in. I'm Zordon of Doom. I'm a singer, songwriter, and I make content here on YouTube. I also stream on Twitch and I have music up on Spotify, Apple Music, and here on YouTube. If you would like to check it out, including my most recent song that is playing in the background right now, it's called Stress Ball. You can find all the links to that and my other songs in the description down below, and links to any videos that I react to today. Or video that I react to today. Welcome to Whimsy Wednesday, in which I react to anything that tickles my whimsy, that catches my attention, or is requested by one of you guys. Today is an absolute red alert. I have to react to this immediately. One of my favorite artists of all time who has inspired me as a musician, as a lyricist, as just a singer in general, Utada Hikaru, was on the first take. I was always holding on to hope that maybe Utada would be on the first take, but I never imagined that it would actually happen. So the song is called Mine or Yours. I don't think I've actually heard the song before. I've not heard of it. Unless there is a Japanese equivalent translation. Yeah, I have not heard of this song before. But I am really excited and I have to do this reaction. Utada! I would love to go and see Utada Hikaru live. That is like one of my dream concerts to go to. So let's check this out. And then I will probably check out anything related to Mine or Yours. If there's anything on Utada's official channel related to Mine or Yours, I kind of want to watch it. But yeah, let's start with the first take. Alrighty, here we go. Hikaru Utada, Mine or Yours on the first take. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. I'm gonna make this a little bit louder. I swear, she always looks like an icon to me. You don't understand how excited I am right now. It kind of reminds me of Yoke, the yellow sweater that she's wearing. She's such an artist. Yeah, I haven't heard this before. Such a vibe. I love her melodies. trying to take in the lyrics as well. Oh my gosh! She's so cute. She's so cute. Oh my god. Wait, I love the song. I have not heard it before, but I'm finding it and adding it to my playlist immediately. Just based on the lyrics that I saw, it feels like a love song. Let me actually look more closely at the lyrics because I did miss the first line because I didn't have captions on. What I was yesterday was so far off from who I consider myself to be. So we start the song looking back on who we used to be. It's like a retrospective start. I'm disappointed in that guy. Oh. I feel like guy is probably generic. Maybe disappointed in who I used to be. That person from the past that I used to be. Dishonest with himself and making you cry. Huh. Dishonest with himself and making you cry. Maybe it is a guy. Perhaps she is actually talking about being disappointed in the one that made you cry. Either himself could be the significant other, or the you could be the significant other. So maybe himself could be, I was the one that made you cry, or they were the one that made me cry. Or it could also technically be, I made myself cry. The person that I was back then, I treated myself poorly. So there's a few ways that you could technically interpret the song, but reading the rest of the lyrics might be able to clear up and narrow down what the song could be talking about. We can't protect anything until we learn to take care of ourselves. Okay. I really feel like that guy in himself is the other you, the past you. In her case, her past self. What would you like to eat? I'll look for a place. Let's be lazy until we feel better. Aww. Would you like something to drink? I'll boil some water. I guess thinking about yourself, taking care of yourself, if it is towards someone else, being that provider, if you want to be lazy, let's be lazy together. You're not alone in this. And if it is about treating and taking care of yourself, if there's a problem, take the steps to either fix it or be kind to yourself. Treat yourself. Coffee for you, green tea for me, the usual. This is cute. Okay, so this is, I feel like this will come back and reference the second verse. The chorus is mainly talking about, hey, you are not alone. We can do this together. If you need something, I'll help provide. I will bridge that gap. You don't need to fight this fight alone. If you want to be lazy, it's okay. We can do that. We can do that until we feel better. Coffee for you, green tea for me, the usual. Any path you take entails the loneliness of losing the path you didn't choose. Oh, any path you take entails the loneliness of losing the path you didn't choose. It's the anxiety. At least I feel this. Sometimes you feel locked or stuck. Decision paralysis because you're afraid of making the wrong choice. When in fact, sometimes life doesn't have a right or wrong answer. Going down one path, sure, you might lose those opportunities, but there are equally more opportunities down the path that you are going on. There's always that anxiety and that loneliness of knowing and thinking about what if. How many years into the Reiwa era? I actually have to Google Reiwa era. Oh, interesting. So for anyone who is like me who had no idea, the Reiwa era began on May 1st, 2019, and it marked the reign of Emperor Naruhito, and it officially translates to beautiful harmony. Okay, so with that context, how many years into the Reiwa era will fufu besei be legalized in this country? Fufu besei? So I'm Googling this again. Fufu besei is the practice in Japan of the retention of former surnames after marriage. It's interesting that she points that out. I wonder if this is an actual talking point in Japan right now, especially since the first line talks about the Reiwa era. If we lose steam, we can reheat it, keeping the relationship fresh. Factors for anxiety just need to be seasoned the right way. Oh, I like that. She's using cooking metaphors for keeping the relationship fresh, how to deal with anxiety and stressors, maybe by approaching the subject matter in the right way or talking it out. Sometimes, a lot of times, most of the time, I think communication is absolutely key. I want to be with you forever, but every day might be too much. Okay. That's why the second verse has that sort of theme. When you're in a relationship, not everything is going to be rainbows and sunshine. There are going to be dark days. There are going to be sad times. There's going to be struggles. But there are ways that you can work together and work through it. So there's ways to spice it up. There's ways to refresh, to take a step back, communicate, talk about therapy, couples therapy, therapy for yourself. Do you need anything? I'll pick it up on the way. This is similar to the beginning, where if you're thirsty, I'll get you something to drink. Do you need anything? I'll pick it up on the way. And then it goes into the chorus. Coffee for you, green tea for me, the usual. I love making love to you. The misaligned buttons we undo one by one. The buttons sort of represent maybe not seeing eye to eye on certain situations, but the love is still there. You undo the buttons one by one. Each button could represent a conflict. And as you undo it, the conflict is resolved. Like if there's a kink in the string or something like that, you can straighten it out, you can untie it, you can fix it. Because as she says in the song, I want to be with you forever. I love you, but it could be hard. There might be days that are too tough, but we can work it out. The lyrics feel so real, ever so cautiously. So undoing the buttons ever so cautiously, approaching conflict with caution. The more accustomed we become to freedom, the less free we are. The more accustomed we are to freedom, the less free we are. Why didn't anybody teach us that? True. That's very interesting. The only thing that I can think of for this line in terms of a relationship is the more accustomed we are to freedom, the more accustomed we are to just being okay with sitting in conflict and not confronting each other and letting your partner, your girlfriend, your boyfriend do their own thing. Like, say for example, earlier in the song, she would ask, do you need something to drink? Do you need something on the way? I'll get you something. If you don't try and communicate and you let that other person be free and do their own thing, and you become accustomed to that. It becomes a habit of just not talking to each other, not communicating. You sort of tie yourself to this anxiety, this knowledge, and you become more and more constrained and put into a box. I'm unsure if that's exactly what she's trying to say in this part of the song. Would love to know what you guys think. It makes sense to me, but for some reason I can't think of another way to explain it. And then it ends with coffee for you, green tea for me, the usual. So this whole song feels like it's talking about relationships, not just with another person, but with ourselves, like in the beginning of the song. Let me reread the first part, because in order to make a true connection and to be able to fully love someone, you have to also love and take care of yourself. If you can't even take care of yourself, how can you actually fully take care of another person, if that makes sense? And then when I think about the title, Mine or Yours, it doesn't seem like she sings the title of the song in the lyrics or says it, but if you read the lyrics, you could really see what the title is referring to. It's interesting because she brings up fufu bese. Got it. Okay. I didn't read that as one question. How many years into the Reiwa era will fufu bese be legalized in this country? And then followed by, I think she's trying to say the conflict of separation, or couples being separated and not really talking to one another. It seems like she's asking how long will people continue to want to be separate and not want to communicate, be together, and face these problems head on. Why be passive about it? Then that also makes sense with the beginning of the song, where she says, or in the first verse she says, what I was yesterday was so far off from who I consider myself to be. I'm disappointed in that guy, dishonest with himself and making you cry. We can't protect anything until we learn to take care of ourselves. This makes me think that she's talking about a relationship that she has seen in the past. Maybe it's Utada's parents that she's talking about here. And from the first verse, she's taken what she saw in the past, in that past relationship, and she wants to create a healthier one. She wants there to be communication. She wants there to be love in spite of conflict. At least that's what I think. What are your guys' thoughts on the lyrics of the song? The music, there was a part, hold on, I wonder if I can find it. I immediately got it. Before the violins actually come in, you can actually hear them plucking the strings. Wonderful touch. It's a very beautiful song. Okay, I saw in the suggested the actual song, so Mine or Yours. I didn't see an actual music video, but I did see something related to it. So I'm going to check out the studio version. Now that I've watched the first take, I want to compare her live to the actual track. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. It looks like she's sitting on nothing. Maybe like glass, but it looks like there's no glass there. She sounds great in both the live and studio. But there's something really organic and beautiful about her singing it live in the first take. I like that. Okay, so like, yeah, the only difference that I can hear between the two, just the parts where Utada adds a little bit of ad-lib throughout the song. Just listening to this, she was definitely singing to her performance track of the song, so there wasn't a remix or a live band that was playing at the first take. Okay, so I also found this on Utada's channel. So it says here, aya-taka meets Utada Hikaru, Mine or Yours, special movie. It's only 1 minute and 31 seconds, but I do want to check this out. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. I don't know what this is. Maybe it's just showcasing teaser for the song. This is so aesthetically pleasing. I wonder where this is. These shots are amazing. This also makes me think, is this a commercial? Is it a commercial for the drink? It has to be. Yeah.
自分のリズムで行こう
I was like, it's so prominent in the shot. Oh, and then she mentions coffee and green tea. So I'm assuming this is green tea. Yours is coffee, mine is green tea. That is brilliant, girl. I honestly did not know what aya-taka was, but then I was like, we keep seeing this bottle, her drinking this bottle, but these shots look so good. Like, and then you see it here. It's a little out of place, but it's so well. The composition of these shots is incredible. You do not see the aya-taka bottle until this shot where she's on the bus. And I didn't even realize it here because the composition of each of the shots is so well done. Like, this is what you call product placement, but like you make product placement look good. She looks so relaxed with this bottle. And then there it is in the corner over here, or at the side right here. Perfectly placed. And then they have these moments where the bottle isn't even there and it just looks really nice. Here you even see it right here in the background, like behind the mic, like she's singing to it. And then she's even holding it in the, I didn't even notice that. Like, this color palette is the same as the freaking bottle. Oh, I would be dead if you could see the drink in the mirror right here. I would have been so dead. When we got to the studio was when I realized that this could be product placement. I was like, wait, she's drinking it. And the label is so prominently shown to the camera. That's great. That's great. Love it. Alrighty, guys. I think that is it for this reaction. I love Utada. What did you think of the song? What are your thoughts and interpretations of the lyrics? Would love to know your thoughts down in the comments. What should I react to next? I saw that there was a new remix of Electricity, but I don't know if I should do a reaction for it specifically. But yeah, regardless, this was fun. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. And don't forget that no matter how dizzy we're feeling, you are A-W-E-S-O-M-E. You are A-W-E-S-O-M-E. All right, guys. See you all next time. Bye-bye.